You ever find yourself wondering, how much time do I really have left? It's not a morbid question, not to me anyway. It's a practical one, because once you hit 70, the years feel different. Each one seems to weigh a bit more. And the truth is, our bodies, quietly, consistently, start leaving clues. Clues about how long we might be around, and how well we'll live in the time we have left. Some folks in their 70s are still hiking, cooking, dancing. Others, they're slowing down, hurting, forgetting. So, what makes the difference? In this video, I want to walk with you through 7 signs, real signs, that doctors and researchers have found in people who live longer, fuller lives. Not guesses, not gimmicks, just things worth paying attention to. Let's take a closer look, because once you know what to look for, you can do something about it. Balance isn't something we usually think about until we lose it. I remember the first time I noticed myself stumbling a bit when stepping out of the shower. Just a split second, but it made me pause. Turns out, your ability to stand on one leg for 10 seconds or more is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. It sounds simple, but it reveals a lot about your coordination, your muscle tone, even how your brain and nervous system are holding up. Let me tell you about Carol and Nancy. They're both in their early 70s. Carol walks every day, does a bit of yoga, and when she lifts one foot off the ground, steady as a rock. Nancy, not so much. When she tries to balance, she wobbles and reaches for the wall. It's not just a nuisance, it's a warning. When balance starts to fade, so does confidence. So does independence. But here's the good news. Balance can be rebuilt. Start small. Stand on one foot while brushing your teeth. Try heel-to-toe walking in the hallway. If you're up for it, Tai Chi is excellent. Slow, deliberate, and deeply grounding. So go ahead. Stand up. Lift one foot. Can you hold it for 10 seconds? If not, don't worry, but don't ignore it either. Now here's something you might not expect. Your handshake, your grip, can predict how long you'll live. I'm serious. Researchers have found that grip strength is a key indicator of overall vitality. When you start losing strength in your hands, you're often losing it everywhere. Let me introduce you to Robert and Walter, both 78. Robert still opens jars without a struggle. He does light weights, carries his groceries. Walter, though, has been finding everyday tasks a bit harder. Can't quite twist the lid. Drops things more often. He chalks it up to age. But it's more than that. Weak grip. That's your body saying, hey, I'm getting weaker. And if your muscles are shrinking, so is your resilience. The solution? You don't need a gym membership. Squeeze a tennis ball, use hand grips while watching TV. Carry light weights on walks. Your hands tell a story. Keep them strong, and the rest of you will follow. Here's one I find fascinating. How fast you walk can predict how long you'll live. No joke. It's backed by research. You don't have to be sprinting laps. But if your walking pace has slowed down, if you struggle to cross the street before the light changes, your body might be telling you something. Joe and Frank are both 75. Joe takes a morning walk. He moves well, doesn't hesitate at curbs or stairs. Frank? He's dragging his feet, takes frequent breaks, looks unsure. It's not just age, it's health. Walking involves your heart, lungs, muscles, balance, even brain function. A slow, unsteady walk can signal heart trouble, muscle decline, or even early neurological issues. But walking speed is changeable. Walk a bit more each day. Try walking with light ankle weights. Add a few hills or stairs into your routine. Think of it like this: the faster you move, the longer you might keep moving. Sleep. It's when your body repairs, your mind resets, and your immune system gets to work. But poor sleep in your 70s, that's not just annoying, it's dangerous. Let me give you two names again: Sam and Graham. Sam, not me, but I like his name, goes to bed around the same time each night. Sleeps 7 solid hours, wakes up feeling refreshed. Graham tosses and turns, wakes up groggy. Sometimes doesn't sleep more than 3 hours straight. Over time, that difference adds up. Graham starts forgetting things, getting sick more often, feeling sluggish, all linked to sleep, or the lack of it. If your sleep has changed lately, if you're waking up tired, or can't stay asleep, it's time to pay attention. Skip the screen before bed. Get some sunlight in the morning. Avoid heavy meals at night. And if sleep issues persist, talk to your doctor. Sleep apnea, for example, is common and treatable. Sleep is medicine. Don't skimp on it. Let's talk food. Losing your appetite in your 70s isn't just part of getting older. It can be a red flag. Meet Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret enjoys cooking, eats colourful plates, vegetables, grains, protein. She's steady in weight and mood. Susan, she's been skipping meals, eating toast for dinner, and unintentionally lost 12 pounds over the past year. She's not just getting thinner, she's getting weaker. When we stop eating well, the body turns on itself, breaking down muscle, lowering immunity, even harming brain function. If your appetite has faded, or food just doesn't appeal anymore, ask yourself, why? Could be dental issues, could be depression, could be something deeper. The fix: focus on small, nutrient-dense meals. Soups, smoothies, eggs, beans, and make mealtime enjoyable again. Put on music, sit at a table, share it with someone if you can, because nourishment isn't just about calories, it's about care. We all know life doesn't get easier with age, but how you handle stress, that's a huge factor in longevity. John and Richard are both 76. John breathes deeply when things go wrong, talks it out, goes for walks. Richard, he stews, replays arguments, lies awake at night, worrying. And over time, that chronic stress, it does damage, raises blood pressure, weakens your immune system, speeds up aging from the inside out. The trick isn't avoiding stress, it's learning to meet it with grace. Meditation, laughter, music, walking with a friend. Even 10 minutes of quiet time in the garden can calm your nervous system. If you find yourself snapping easily, feeling irritable, or always carrying a low hum of anxiety, your body's carrying that too. Let it go, or it will carry you. Last one, and it's big. If you want to live longer, be around people. Eleanor and Barbara, both 78. Eleanor chats with her book club, calls her sister every Sunday, and joins potlucks at the community centre. Barbara? She keeps to herself. The days are quiet. The phone doesn't ring much. Loneliness isn't just sad, it's deadly. Studies show it's as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases risk for dementia, depression, and heart disease. Connection is medicine. You don't need a dozen close friends, just a few people you feel seen by. Reach out, send that text, accept the invitation, say yes more often. If you've been withdrawing, You don't need to wait for the perfect time. Just start with one conversation. It might change your whole trajectory. So here's the thing. Your balance, your grip, your pace, your sleep, your meals, your stress, your relationships. These aren't just health checkboxes. They're windows into your future. And almost all of them are within your control. I don't know how many years I have left. None of us do. But I do know this. The choices I make today, the way I walk, rest, eat, connect, they shape not just how long I'll live, but how well. So, what do you want your years to feel like? Light, peaceful, strong, connected. Then let's start now. Take the walk, call the friend, sleep on time, eat something good, laugh at something silly, because longevity isn't just about more time, it's about making the time matter. Thanks for sitting with me. Leave a comment, let me know which of the 7 signs spoke to you the most. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so we can keep walking this road together. See you in the next one.